Hello everyone and welcome to Speed Gaming 2. Today we have the Link to the Past Randomizer Daily Race Casual Boots mode. With me on commentary is the Third X. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing very great. How are you doing, Star?
I'm pretty good. Looking forward to a good race here. We have ourselves on restream Epium, Koi, Professor Renderer, and Airship here. Thanks for the sub, Jaxie. So, do you want to talk about what casual boots actually means, the Third X?
Casual boots mean we got a sword start, I believe, a standard, and we got boot start.
Oh, yep.
So boot start is always making the game a little faster. Like casual boots always makes the game a little faster because you got a sword, a weapon. The uncle usually gives any weapon, but a sword is a nice weapon. Yeah, and you got it from the start. And boot start is also nice because you move faster and you do not really need to rely on bombs on the escape scene. And if you want a bomb for Kakariko and don't get any, you can get it from the bonk rocks, like at the fortune teller.
Yep. Alright, we're just waiting on one person. Okay, everyone is readied up now, so they'll be going soon. Hola, Speed Gaming Portuguese, rating with a party of 9. Welcome in. Just in time for the race to start.
So the start of the race is pretty similar. Well, who's on the start, like who's here leading in the start, doesn't need to be leading the whole game, because after the escape there will be a lot of difference. I think, at least after Kakariko.
Yeah, we'll see what items they find. As they're all about to start. Our ship seems to be a couple of seconds early. Someone will get the sync sorted soon.
Yeah. Usually Uncle tells us something.
Yep, sorry.
I know what it is, but he doesn't tell us.
Shot there on the Link's house is always a nice find. I couldn't tell if that was an arrow or a hookshot at first, but that's definitely hookshot.
We saw it 4 times now. Hookshot speeds up a little too, like you see it on Airship using the hookshot at the fence as same as ETM. Koi not deciding to do that. Renderer stream a little laggy, but we get that soon.
Yeah, we saw a map check from EDM. Red Crystal Hera, regular Crystal Desert, and I think that was a blue pendant Eastern.
Missed it.
Oh, that one cool. Chest.
The bottle's always nice. Oh yeah, now you see it. So pendant, crystal, and red crystal. Nice.
Yep.
So concerning the sprites, we got a goose sprite.
We have a maiden for Koi. That's his usual sprite. Edium is running as a fox, and Professor Renderer has his standard sprite with their sprite he usually uses, which I'm currently completely forgetting the name of. Sorry, Professor, I don't remember. I know he's told me before, but I have completely forgotten what it's called.
Isn't it the Sonic sprite, or it looked like Sonic?
Might be, I don't actually remember. And it doesn't help we can't actually see the sprite since Professor Renderer's stream is currently not showing. Unsure why. Someone should be around soon to sort it out. Ah, there he is. Speaking of...
Oh, that's definitely not Sonic.
No, that's not Sonic. I think it's a custom sprite. As I see the moon burrow there at escape. I can't imagine Professor Renderer missed the bottle. No, we just didn't know what he was getting because his stream went down for a minute. But he looks to be in about the same position as everyone else, so no worries.
Yeah. If you get out of the escape in like 5 minutes, that's where we good. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's a small key in Zelda Cell.
Second boss location for the small key.
Yes. Also, have not seen the map yet, so that will be in the back of Dark Cross, the back of Escape or Sanctuary.
Yeah, and Dark Cross, which actually is in the middle. Those of you who are wondering, like, well, wait, we don't have a lamp. How do we get Dark Cross? Well, in a standard race, you get a free lamp for Dark Cross, only for Dark Cross. You get the same vision as if you had a lamp, without having a lamp. I mean, you can still find the lamp in, like, earlier, but you don't need to. You still get a free lamp for that sequence.
Yes, and that lamp stays there even if you come back later, such as if you didn't have bombs your first trip through, you can find bombs on the second trip. Bombs are not an issue for these runners because they have food, so they aren't even bothering with prize pools.
Yeah, at least for this one, and as I mentioned, you can farm bombs later too. But yeah, always nice to find bombs if you get some.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, but the lamp is only for here for free. Like in Easttown or somewhere else, you don't get a free lamp. You need to find one if you need one.
Correct. It's just because they give you lamp coin just because in standard you have to have the logic wants you to have a source of light to get through.
Ether.
As we see Ether in Dark Cross. And it would be very fun if the seed just gave you the lamp every single standard seed in Escape. So they just give you the cone instead, which makes more sense.
Indeed. Yeah, and I mean, we saw the prize pool of the guards and snakes, which is the same always. Koi checked that one. It wasn't really needed. It wasn't nothing good. I think it was just hearts and green rubies, something like that. Half magic in the back. Woo.
Nice. And there is an item in the sanctuary because there was the map.
Yes. I'm not sure about the price pack of the rats, but I don't think that you need to check it.
I don't think so.
Everyone's exiting the escape sequence like very close to each other and get a second sword at Sanctuary.
Okay. Well, that's helpful.
Wow. So we did find a moon pearl, a second sword, and if you get a lamp, then it's Aghanim.
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, that's one thing. In a casual boots, never forget those bonk rocks here. I always keep forgetting them.
Yes.
Okay, green
By
rupee.
the way, I find it funny that both Edium and Professor Render are using the same palette swap. It's not that different from the vanilla game in some ways, but it's funny that they're both using the same one.
Nearly the same ones. They got nearly the same ones. That's a lot of random.
Yeah. All right,
so
lumber tag check. What is that?
A red rupee, and the second tier triple was just some rupees, I guess. And the head crab was, what was the head crab? Something useless. Anything useless.
Yeah.
So there's still one triple that can be checked. No, it doesn't randomize the same if you enable it. It's always random. And you get a mirror in Lost Woods.
That's not nice. Yeah, looks
So
like Professor
anyway,
Render and Edium do have approximately the same palette swap, which is funny.
Yeah, but as same as if you can randomize your sprite too, and it's the same like if your palette swap randomize, it's random for every download. That's very cool, and you see Koi getting bombs here. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, too. You're gonna reset it in this fortune teller room because it's faster. Actually, you need
Professor
3
not
bombs.
doing
Sorry.
so. Professor Ender and Airship not doing so.
Yeah, you can always think like, wait, Asia? You mean Asia? Yeah, Asia is doing it.
Oh, Airship is not doing it.
Renderer not, but you can always think like, yeah, maybe I find bombs, and he's right. There are bombs there. There are even two times 3 bombs.
Yeah.
And that's
There's
why
bombs.
Koi.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead. That's like Koi. What?
That's why Koi didn't get 3 bombs actually, because you actually need 3 bombs for Kakariko, but you like gamble that you get at least somehow any other bomb.
Alright, nothing in Blind's Hut. Just some money. And a bit of bombs. More bombs!
Yeah, those bombs and Blind's Hut were cool, I guess, for at least Renderer.
What are the
Who
sprites
saved
being
a lot of time.
Yeah, the sprites are, let's see, Idiom is using the fox, Koi's got a maiden going, Airship has the duck, nice temperance sword in the well, and Professor Render is using a custom sprite whose name I cannot remember. Apologies to Professor, I know he's told me this, but I just don't remember it.
Oh. Yeah, actually, the fake maiden.
You do any bosses, it's a good find for tempered.
Koi missed the chicken clip. Tried to, but didn't get it. The others didn't even try.
The kid check. Hey,
Oh god, fire roll. That's the reason you want to find a bottle in or before Kakariko.
I at least think that's the. Wait. Oh, hey, lamp. Both fire sources in CAC. Sure.
Actually, the lamp is
duck from the flute that you do. Lady Wishy is, I think, what that is.
The lamp actually is a light source, not a fire source. The other fire source is the bombos.
Sure. Well, the lamp still can be used to light torches and the sort. But yeah, light source, I suppose. Nothing on the library. Kind of sad because the one time you have boots is the one time you don't need them for that. Nothing on race game. And time for South Shore, I think. That or
Renderer
Eastern.
is doing this blind? That's weird. Yeah, usually you go South Shore if you want to be kinky, you go like Eastern or something, but because it's a pendant only. But no. I mean, you always want to dip pendants and you always want to clear crystal dungeons.
Yep. A second
Another
bottle of Van.
Actually, nice hookshot there from eSIM. It's not as easy as it looked. I'm pretty sure the chat helps you on Renderer. For now, he's doing the same thing.
Agena coming for Edium, Bombos for Koi, speaking of fire sources, and the powder.
And the 20 rupees.
And 10 sword.
The 20 green rupees are replacing an item. I think that are the boots, because the sword is not replaced. So like only a red 20, I think. But those were the boots then.
Okay. Just 10 arrows on Desert Ledge. And the bow!
Agena having a bow!
Ooh, that's an ugly spot for that.
Yeah, well, not yet. I mean, the bow maybe. I'm not sure if you need it. If you need that bow, there are 2 bows, and Eastern is a pendant, so let's see what Petals of Darkness is. Then you call it.
Still not a friendly spot, even if those end up being your silvers. You kind of Yeah, Professor Renderer is back. He just picked up his bomb-boosting powder. I would guess he got his second bottle from the dam, but his stream issues are making it a little difficult to tell what he's actually doing.
I'm 100% sure you got it. If you didn't, waited in the tavern and heard the joke. Koi's doing a nice water walk with boots. You can set up it in ice rock cave. But if you check Hobo, then you need to either save and quit or ward Fake Flipper.
And no worries,
Yeah,
Destiny. There's not much you can. If it's on his end, there's nothing we can do, so we'll just live with it.
Yeah. Water walks are actually saving a lot of time. I can understand the decision not to Fake Flipper anywhere. So Koi didn't check the dam, he's going for it now. May
Go ahead.
May combine it with Agina.
That seems likely, because it is a strat that's become more popular lately, is to go straight to Mini Molarm Cave and you safe quit for South Shore into Ice Rod Cave and then safe quit again to do dam into Agina. At this point, there are two main choices for the runners. We have either, it looks like they can either go up the mountain and do Hera and Paradox, or they can go to Eastern especially for those who have the bow. I would guess that they would go to Paradox up the mountain.
I tell you what, they cannot go to the mountain. They have no glove.
Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm scared of it. Eastern it is. I forgot they didn't have a glove. That's what I'm forgetting.
It's not really Eastern. How many checks Eastern? Like 5 to 6 checks, and I'd say it's always 6 checks because you can do all 6. But I would go exactly to Castle Tower now. Because Castle Tower is totally in logic. You get into the Dark World. You have a bow.
Oh, glove for Professor Render on the Waterfall Ferry. About the first thing we see when his stream gets back.
Yeah, well, it's out of logic. Remember that? That's Flipper's locked. But it could prevent Aghanim if there is a hammer in, let's say Eastern, maybe.
Could be on the mountain too, because that gives them access up the mountain, as you so kindly reminded me.
Yeah, but you don't get access. And then there must be other gloves in the Dark World. Oh god, the fourth sword!
Gold Sword in Saha's hut, 15 minutes in. Sure!
So the seat's making you a glass cannon. Yeah, you see him quit there because he doesn't have the money. Because, he could do... Yeah, he could do Hula Hand, but that doesn't give you enough money either. And you see Koi going for Castle Tower. I can totally understand that, and I would have done... No, I would have done what Professor Renderer did.
Edium is taking that glove up the mountain now, and I expect Airshap does the same.
Yeah. Oh well. Renderer might go to Eastern. I'm not sure what he does.
We have no idea.
Yeah, with a gold sword you needn't spin. I see. Koi spins because of the sword slashes. Sword beams.
Yeah. Glove is on Waterfall Ferry. Nelson Wells, yeah.
Yeah, but those are not in logic. Keep that in mind. Logically not available.
We'll save them time though, if the hammer emits is available. Airshap is now frozen for me as well, which is helpful.
The bottom two are frozen, so the bottom tracker has time to look up and guess what the guys are doing. I'd say A-Sharp is going to the mountain.
I would expect so. Professor Render is probably also going up the mountain. Okay, he's back. Yeah, they're both going there.
But actually, Render is so behind against with HM. Did he do something before that? Did he maybe? I'm not sure.
I don't know either, because I haven't been able to see him for much of this race.
The thing is, you can do Hera. You don't lose any time by doing Hera now because you already have a temperate by doing Hera. I mean, they don't have the gold sword, but they don't need it. And you have the hookshot even for doing Hera pot. So that's a very fast Hera, and Hera is a crystal, and even a red one. You want to do it anytime, and you can do it now, and get the respawn point in case you get a flute anywhere.
Alright, first two checks of Hera are the big key and a piece of her on the waterfall fairy, Zambi.
Yeah, the chat was faster.
Yeah, Koi decided to just go straight for Aga, which is a fair play.
Yeah.
We don't know if the camera or mitts are up on the mountain, and if they are, it's out of logic.
Koi's actually going in logic. I mean, Koi didn't check Eastern yet, only Zasrara. But it seems to be unlikely that in Eastern are both another gloves and the hammer. But if the hammer or the other gloves are just gloves locked, then it's awesome play. If not, then Koi's play might be faster concerning how the rest of the random is going, because if those gloves are misleading you, like you think, oh, I'm out of logic, I may steal something, maybe not. Maybe you just waste time.
The whole entire commentary stream is frozen for me. And I couldn't tell you why.
Okay, Koi. Spap check. Pendant! Pendant! You see that? Pendant, Palace of Darkness and green pendant. T-Stone and the red one, red crystal in Misery Maya. The rest one's just blue.
Okay, and okay, I'm back. I missed the other checks in Easter and Hera, but Professor Render is seeing this. Did we see the second item in Hera? Because I can't actually tell.
I don't know. I think not, but yeah, we didn't see it. Say something like, you see the arrows, I mean the bow, is not yet needed, only for GT. Oh, Koi doing Houlihan for Palace of Darkness.
Makes sense. Well, yeah, I mean, he is here. It doesn't hurt to have the money either.
It saves the portal. But I'm confused why he didn't portal more in the south. Maybe he forgot or something like that.
I don't know.
Oh no, he's just using another one. Okay, I understand. He did use the iframes.
It doesn't really make that much difference to use this portal as Professor Render gets hit by Troldor.
Oh no. He did use the iframes to get past the enemies and then just used the portal in Hyrule Castle there. I totally forgot that you can use that.
Yeah, just another shield in the basement of Hera, so that doesn't actually end up mattering. Let's see if Paradox Cave or Spiral Cave have anything.
Yeah, like if you go into Palace of Darkness now, only finding the flippers, then and only then what ECM is doing makes sense. Or if you find any progress to the flippers, of course, yeah. Or another gloves, maybe. Palace of Darkness, 5 items. By the way, first crystal for ECM, first in Restream, second for A-Sharp, and third for Renderer. Is it right?
Yeah, I think so, yes. Third bottle in Paradox Cave there for Idiom. Let's see, heart piece, heart container. Loot! And okay, so we know that a glove easier logical access up the mountain. for that
Indeed.
food. Paradox Cave. Now the question is, what gives you that glove and logic?
Flippers.
Or flippers, or is there another glove available?
Even then. Okay, floating island, nothing.
Yes, so casual boots is casual means it's a standard start with sword and, well, boots.
Yeah. Exactly. Boots mean boots.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a good
So
chance
the
somebody
uncle.
was
So
Eastern, but there's
usually
no
in a standard the third medallion for Isium. Usually the uncle gives you any weapon in a standard, but in a casual boots, like in any casual, the uncle doesn't give you anything because you already got a start sword, so the uncle is random too.
Yep, today I
Not
think
nothing,
he gave
but
us
he gives you something, anything.
a random item. We saw the compass in the pod Stealthos chest.
You know what I
And
like?
Hmm?
I talked about you need to you get the uncle in case you get the flute on the mountain, and like they got the flute on the mountain.
Yes, they
So
did.
the starting point of the uncle is actually pretty good now.
Alright, Koi is heading to the back of Pendant Pod.
Yeah, which I like.
Yeah, not a bad
In
choice.
terms of logic, it's either this or Eastern, and Eastern is right at the door because he has the mirror.
Well, no, Koi can't go to Western Darkworld. He has a hookshot.
Oh yeah.
The hookshot is in logic.
Oh yes.
I had to enter this quiz on the main tournament's commentary quiz. It's one of the few things I remember about logic. No glove or flippers? Oh, do you need it? Never mind, I might have forgotten that. Fair point. Just like forgetting the
don't.
overall map. Actually, thank you. And we don't have glove in logic. Of course. Right,
But he
yeah,
doesn't need it. He doesn't
Yeah,
need it because he can do Koi can do a splash deletion with the bow and the bombs. But still, even if you had a glove, it always do Eastern after that because you're right at the front. It's the easiest way to do it, and you can combine it. And I think that's the reason, and Koi will do it, of course, because that's the reason Koi didn't do Eastern before Aghanim. Because he thought that's 3 checks now. I think I need to do Aghanim, and if it's Eastern, I don't lose much time because and Eastern has a hammer, so Isium can skip Aghanim, and A Sharp can skip Aghanim, and Professor Renderer may or may not skip Aghanim too because of fake flippering.
Oh, that Professor is about to pick up is going to send him to Eastern, so
yeah, may send him to Eastern too then. I mean, Koi still is a little faster because he already is through Pillars of Darkness, but maybe they do not go through Pillars of Darkness, and they already got a crystal, so maybe not faster.
Yeah, Koi, especially because Pod is a pendant, and Koi didn't find anything in there.
But still 5 checks. It was a
used.
high count. Anyway, Koi got the hammer, so Koi can now go to Western Darkworld.
Yeah.
And clear
Koi
full
was not happy
Skyward.
with that hammer.
I'm pretty sure Koi was happy with the hammer because Koi doesn't have the gloves. Koi would have taken anything, hammer or glove. Because
I mean,
actually,
I guess he's annoyed that he did Aga when he could have just gotten his hammer instead. I think is what he might have been annoyed at.
no, he doesn't have gloves.
Sure.
So hammer wouldn't give Koi Darkwood access yet. Koi doesn't know where the gloves are.
That is true.
Did you see that? Flippers
Sorry, no,
in Hype Cave.
Oh, fine. That sounds like this. This smells like it was a logical Agaseed.
Yeah, of course it was. You smelled that one. But the seat expected you to go like all the way there. And Koi got their flippers now too. I think now Koi's a little pissy because oh no, I could do the fake flipper checks with water walk in water for carry. Maybe there is something.
Yep, and Airshap's going directly for Swamp, which makes sense. It's a crystal, and he can full clear it with hookshot,
And
hammer,
Koi's doing the
and mirror.
same. And you're already there.
I mean, why wouldn't you? As Idiom's going to clear out a, as far as we know, useless pod.
Oh, Ethium is catching up to Koi in terms of losing time to do Palace of Darkness, which I would say is actually a good idea because Palace of Darkness has 5 checks, but those 5 checks are not useful yet, I believe, except there's something on the boss we missed.
I don't remember if we saw an item on the boss, but I do know that everything else was useless. So I was not counting items. I just know that it's a useless pod. Eastern was mostly useless. The other checks of Eastern were useless. Second chest was the bombs. Koi
we
didn't go
see
to hell
all
because he
checks in
didn't have the
Eastern?
hammer at that point, Joss, because he went pod before Eastern. He couldn't do Helma.
Yeah. Koi couldn't go hammer. Did we see all checks in Eastern already?
I'm not sure. Koi counted items. Okay.
I thought we only saw the hammer, the first check, and Professor Render gave us the second check now, and
I think we saw
is
the
going for the
third.
third.
I don't remember what the third check here is, and it just flipped past. I
The
don't know what
second
it was.
was bombs.
Yes, the third chest, I didn't see what it was for Professor, nor can I see the big chest because his stream is lagged.
Yeah, but there must be dungeon items on it because the third chest is the big key because he opened the big chest. You see, and the item in the big chest must be a dungeon item because he already picked up the hammer and bombs. So there's only 3 items. So there's something on one of those 2 other checks.
Yeah. Okay, so we're not seeing anything new from EDM for the next bit. Koi and Airship are in swamp and nothing in here so far. Airship's setting up a bomb diver down here for the left side.
Which saves about 30 seconds if you do both perfectly. Like the non-bomb and the bomb setup.
Yeah. And the last item in Eastern was just 300 rupees. Professor Render's stream is struggling, has been struggling for a while. The others seem to be okay for me for right now.
You say just, but look at your rupee count on Renderer. Without that 300 rupees, you had nothing.
Okay, I missed the second diver down chest for Koi.
Yeah, Koi is going back while A-Sharp is going left. Whoever finds the big key is right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tracker for the bottom lower ones is totally having a bad time now.
The top one's not having the best of times. Koi just froze for me again. There's the map on left side.
Where Koi froze, like where he doesn't pick up anything.
No, I missed the second diver down chest in the back for Koi. We'll see it from Airshap here shortly, but I missed that chest. Professor Render is heading for... Yeah, he's going for Village of Outcasts now.
No. He's going for Stumpy and Digging Game and then save and quits.
Ah, yeah, no,
or
south check.
Uses the mirror.
Yeah, southwest check, sorry. Yeah, we're having some technical issues on the restream. Professor Render's continued lag. Why did he not check K45 just there?
Maybe he forgot.
Second diver down chest was junk for Airshap. Due to Koi's stream also freezing for a bit, I have no idea what was on Argus. There was the Bloom Ring. I think Iggy might be locking itself in Swamp.
Yeah,
As
maybe.
the game is junk.
Same can happen for Skywoods. By the way, Skywoods totally in logic.
Yeah,
And there's where
it's a
ETM is going.
Also a crystal, which is why ETM is going here.
It's a normal crystal. That's mismarked, I believe, isn't it? Yeah, that's mismarked on ECM side. It looks like a red crystal on ECM side. Or is it? Oh no, it's the bottom of Mothula. I mistook it. The bottom of Mothula looked like the red crystal sign. That's on me.
Yeah, Professor is now in Swamp. Airshap just finished it. To note also that Koi did not go back. Mitts in the back of Skullwoods Skullwoods big chest confirms that this was an Agassiz logically. Thanks, game.
Middle of Skywoods or a Garter chest. Yeah, it was an Agassiz and you saw it. Like that's every time you see an Agassiz. You get the lamp even though you have the fire rod and you get many swords.
Yeah, all 4 swords were available in the light world. Well, 3 of them, the 4th is just given to you. But yeah, all 3 of the other swords were Sphere 1. Sanctuary well in Saha's hut. Thanks, game.
And there you see one disadvantage which Koi used as an advantage. If you have the mirror and you beat an Aghanim, you spawn at the pyramid. And for Koi, it's the faster way to do the north road. But it skips. Oh my god.
Boy.
That's not. Oh, he needs to skip it because he doesn't have a boots. Okay, all right, Koi. Good call. He skipped Catfish, etc. pp. But he's going to go to Skywoods now, and I hope at some day he's looking into the Waterfall Ferry.
Oh yeah, Catfish with what glove? Good point. I'm a scattering. Yes.
Yeah, Catfish doesn't have a glove. I did play too many overworked glitches.
I am just apparently not keeping track of my ALTTP logic today. It's a good date. Anyway, Mothula time for EDM, Graveyard Ledge for Koi, and Airshap and Professor are doing things you've already seen.
Oh, that was close. I mean, you have a good sword, but you don't have any armor. But Isium, by the way, does have a good amount of health. And is claiming the 2nd crystal. In terms of crystal, he just catch up to A sharp.
Yeah, you can use a shrub, I think, for Catfish. I think you just need to throw something in there, but you need a glove to get to him, is what I forgot.
What is a shrub?
You know the little plants, like the...
Oh yeah, the bush.
Yeah, a bush. Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah, of course you can use it. but you need to get there, so... Well, so it's only relevant in overworld glitches. Yeah. Samaria block doesn't work either.
I'm not surprised by that. Alright, Airship going for Skullwoods now, as is Koi. Bumper Ledge is a red rupee.
It's north for Ethium now. There's nothing on it. We already saw it.
There's Koi's first
I did
glove.
find the first gloves. His
36
first gloves.
minutes in. That feels kind of bad.
Those gloves actually were available before the other gloves. Less logic needed.
Yes. Because those gloves are available as soon as you beat Aga, and since everything for Aga was Sphere 1,
No. You need to find the hammer of... it's hookshot. It's hookshot, hammer, and... yeah, it's hookshot, hammer, and Aghanim. The other gloves are hookshot, hammer, and the flippers
Yes.
in logic.
Hookshot hammer. Hookshot hammer. Yeah, everything for Aghanim and the hammer was sphere. Hookshot hammer and Aghanim axis were all sphere 1. Flippers are another sphere alongside. Yep. Okay, nothing interesting going on right now.
Yeah, past Dark Witches, there's a big rod, of course. That's why we say you need the gloves to get to catfish. But with overworld glitches, you don't need it because there's an easy way. Hey, Easium trying to do the Quern jump. It's called.
Yep. Not getting it, sadly.
Weird setup. I totally can. I would totally say that this setup here at the ledge is the best one. And he made it. Do not use the setup at the tree unless you are real good.
Mm-hmm. Professor Render is forfeited, unfortunately. Wah, wah, wah.
So in terms of items, we are just looking for some Maria and an Ice Rod. Is it true?
Looks like it. Yes.
Just 2 more items to go mode?
Yep. Once we finally found those gloves, everything else, there wasn't much else.
Oh, silver in C-shaped house!
Nice. It's funny because everyone did on Rishim did get the Aeginus bow as well. Though with Meyer being a crystal, it's not too surprising that people would have probably gotten the bow from there after Meyer if they skipped it previously.
Yeah.
Hey, Professor, no worries. Yeah, they have. No, yeah, they have the flute eternal. Yeah, GG's, Professor. Sorry that's about your internet.
Some have the flute. I mean, in terms of weird commentators go mode. Commentators go mode. It's always commentators go mode.
Yeah, volume internet's actually got this.
So, actually, I was right when I said, like, no, the bow from Aegina may not be that important, because I have seen such seeds as this one.
True. I guess we could, Professor, but I don't know who we would replace 40 minutes in. It's what is probably at least halfway through the seed. It's a little awkward to put someone new on.
Oh, it's a forfeit? Oh, I didn't see.
Yeah, Professor Render's internet just got too cranky. By the way, Professor, I completely forgot what your sprite is named. Can you please remind me? As EDM is about to get the flippers.
And the mushroom, I don't know if you call that.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, mushroom also in Hype Cave. I forgot about that one. And nothing in the front of the stand for Koi, who let's see, where do you go now? I think Koi is going up the mountain.
No. Koi is going to Catfish and doing the other checks there now. Because he can route it all together. And that's awesome play in this seat.
Yes, because he needs those mitts. And Airshap is doing Smith Chain, which you need those mitts for.
And Koi will be the first one accessing the Death Mountain with Titans, and I think that's someone in chat just told us. That's an advantage because you need to go to mountain just once. And Koi is doing this great turn in of the mushroom. You see that? You get instantly ported back because of the bush. That's awesome.
Yeah, and actually no, unless Koi finds an ice rod on the mountain, he will seem to make another trip. This might not be his only. This is most. Even if he does find an ice rod on the mountain, he still needs to make at least one more trip up. I didn't
imagine finding the Samaria there. Then it's at least one trip less.
Yes, but it depends if there is actually anything on Dark Death Mountain. If there isn't, the others, then it doesn't.
But Dark Death Mountain are 4 checks, which no more, 6 checks which are already in logic. So I believe that may be important.
It might be. We don't know.
Just to
Medium's
check.
now in the swamp, so we can ignore him for the next bit. Chloe's finally about to get his
Smith chain,
minutes.
A sharp.
Yeah.
Smith's nothing important.
Yeah.
Mids in not in back of Skywoods, but in the middle of Skywoods, the middle chest, the guarded chest, the Gipto chest. Oh, and Samaria on the Gary's lunchbox
chest.
has Samaria.
Oh, that's a good find for Airship.
That's a huge find. Instantly going for Ice Palace now.
Gloves were back of Skullwoods and Waterfall Fairy.
No, mid.
Wishy.
Middle of Skywoods.
Oh, middle of Skullwoods. Big key chest.
One glove in a Waterfall Fairy and one glove in middle of Skywoods, the Stealthhouse chest. Big key chest, something like that. However you will call that.
I usually call it the big key chest. I consider it like the back since it's on the weight tube, Mothula.
Or guarded chest. No, actually for the back of Skywoods you need a fire rod, so it's not the back of Skywoods.
No, I kind of consider it close to that. And yes, I know it's not the same. Pen Gators, bomb strats on the Pen Gators gets Airship a red rupee.
We can see a Triforce now.
Yes, because now that Professor Render's stream is no longer visible, we can see the background, which is, yes, that. And yeah, we aren't going to put someone else on because Professor quit at 40 minutes in, and that's more than halfway into a casual boot seed usually. It's rather awkward to switch someone in halfway through a seed. We don't know where they were, where they've gotten, where they went, or anything else.
Oh, you didn't see 2 hours casual boot seeds. But anyway, can we get some love for Professor?
Probably halfway through.
Can we get some love for Professor Renderer? I mean, everyone had bad internet at least someday.
Yeah. No, I meant for this specific seed, we're probably more than halfway through, pending the ice rod location, of course.
Yeah, but some love for Professor Renderer.
Yep.
By deciding not to get that boss heart container, not having much health either, not having anything else which gives him security, like health.
Alright, iced tea for Airship.
Beautiful setup at Ethium side for the diver down, sorry.
Nice. We have seen 2 of the 3 items in Ice Palace. They were the Bugnet and 20 rupees. And iced tea I completely missed. Chat?
By deciding not to set up the lever, you don't... Sorry?
Apparently the book was an iced tea.
The guy does have the book or doesn't have the book?
No, Airship just got the book.
No one was nice. Okay, yeah. Okay, book?
Book was an iced tea, apparently. For Airship.
That may make the seat longer because we are on an ice rod hunt today, guys.
Yes, we are. And that ice rod could be anywhere.
And apparently Ice Palace is Samaria locked, illogically.
No, I was not keeping track of that.
You can still skip it with a bump jump. But if you want to do a icebreaker, you need Samaria. Either way, and there's a small key on the boss, so it's Samaria locked.
Yeah, no purple chest, Professor. And thank you. That's what it was. That's what it was named. Professor Ritter Grizzleton. I remembered it was something fairly interesting. I just couldn't remember what and didn't feel like embarrassing myself by giving it the wrong name.
I would have loved to see it with a blue male and a red male.
So would I. Unfortunately, we didn't see much of that spread at all today.
Hype.
That is crystal number 4 for Airship, going to do Mire and Desert now.
Seems to be
Cold Stare
leading.
was junk, Maddie Walk heard, because we have seen all 3 items in ice. There were 20 rupees in the Pengator chest, the
Cold
bug
Stare
nut in
was.
iced tea, and the book in. Bug nut in the H room, sorry, and book on iced tea.
Didn't I mention that Cold Stare does have a small key because it is scenario locked?
I forgot.
Or was I mistaken? Maybe I was mistaken too. I'm not sure if he picked up that key from east of the drop down in Ice Palace. East of the drop down, there's a small key. I'm not sure if he picked that up, but if he didn't, then it was scenario locked.
Flute is on Paradox, so we'll be getting
Flute
it
is
soon.
still Paradox. Koi is picking up the flute shortly.
Yep.
No problem of Koi. Koi's main problem is to do the Smith Chain, but I'm not sure if that's a problem with the flute. If you activate the flute, then Smith Chain is quite nervy. May do it, may not. I can understand both.
Yep. Let's see. Well, Desert, small key on the map chest, and that flute is right here in Paradox Cave. Koi will be getting it in about 30 seconds.
We just have to say, like, wait for it. Just give it a minute. Okay, so Desert is actually the thing we see. I didn't see Ethium or A-Sharp checking the medallion for Mr. Mario yet, but it doesn't mention it. It doesn't. They don't care at all. Do you care which medallion it is for Meyer?
Not really. All 3 medallions.
Interesting play, Koi. I learned that Koi is not used to quick swap. This race is in quick swap, so you can swap your items without using the menu. And you saw Koi doing the Super Bunny Cave without the mirror. Like, you can quick swap there in 3 turns, I believe. Like 1, 2, 3, and then you're there. And he didn't do it. He knows about quick swap, but he's not used to it. He hates it with possession, yes, but still he isn't used to it. He doesn't use it, he doesn't like it, he is not used to it.
Yeah. Hopshot Cave is one of the things he can do up here. The others couldn't. Had nothing, and Super Bunny Cave also had nothing. So boys trip up the mountain with mitts. They didn't really save him any time. It would have only saved him. Yeah, there was the only way he could have saved time on the. Yeah, there's just no way he would have saved time because he still had to make multiple trips up the mountain.
I hate that you're right, but I was right with the silvers, so I called that even.
Fair. Ice Rod on Dark Death Mountain would have been nice, but even then, I don't know if it would have saved him. I don't sure how much time it would have still saved him.
Yeah. If you have just, yeah, I mean, okay. Here's the thing.
Flute in Paradox, there was no way he was going to save much of any time period on there.
Because actually you say like Dark Death Mountain has 6 chests, like 6 checks and 6 chests, and you like want to go there. So if anyone else decides to go Dark Death Mountain, like after Koi already did it, they lose time, and Koi has like 1 minute, like 1 minute lead then, like plus.
We'll see.
But still, there is Dark Death Mountain check left. One check.
Mire time for Airshap is new.
Did you see if he set up Spooky Mire?
I did not see if it was that he did.
Yeah. Chat is mentioning there's always something blue in Turtle Rock. I just rephrase it like that. There's something always blue, so it's maybe the ice rod or the burner or the shield, maybe. There's always something blue in Turtle Rock. There's I would suggest an ice rod in Turtle Rock if I didn't find it, and Turtle Rock is like my last crystal. What do you say?
Possible.
We have a blue shield? Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah, we did. It was on Dig Game, I think.
No, on Digging Game was
No,
a
it
red
was on.
rupee.
It was somewhere. I forget. No, it wasn't there. It was. We had a blue shield. I just don't remember where it was. It might have been the third item in Eastern question mark. I don't really remember. It was somewhere.
I think Renderer was the only one finishing Eastern.
Mm.
Like all 3 checks.
No, Left Side Swamp was like 10 rares in the map, I think.
Oh, do they hear us?
The bot hasn't disconnected for the moment. We're trying. The Discord stream's been laggy on my end a fair bit due to our collective technical issues and potentially internet issues. So. Oh. Second.
Yes.
They can't currently hear us. Well,
I say it.
okay, I think we're back.
Hello! I'm the ZX and on my side is Star.
Yep.
I'm just kidding.
And I assume nothing was in Mire, or at least the ice rod wasn't there.
So Koi finished East Desert yet. Ethium in Mire. Renderer in chat. You know the key logic in Mire, it's very complicated. But you can assume where the big key is at least. Not the items, but the big key. And that's why it is an ugly Mire layout. Mire is always ugly if you're still searching for items. Can you count the stars?
Yes, although I still don't get the reference.
How do you know the song? Can you count the stars? It's a very nice song.
Got it.
Okay, so Ether needed for Maya, I didn't see it yet.
Okay.
That's cool. So where do you assume the missing ice rod? By the way, Koi...
Most likely option is probably in Turtle Rock. We've seen most of our other major areas. We've seen all 3 items in Eastern. We've seen at least 4 of the 5 items in Pod. I quite dipped the front of Thieves Town. I've got no idea how many items he got there, but there's a couple back there, and then there's Turtle Rock. There's a good chance Ice Rod's just sitting in there.
Yes, I missed Batcave, but I think we saw it.
We saw that cave. It was junk of some sort.
Yeah. Maybe I just forgot it because it was junk.
Okay.
But am I right that Ethium did need to leave Mire as same as Koi will need to leave Mire because they do not have that Samaria?
No, because that is sitting on purple chest. So Idiom's gonna lose some time to Koi here. Fire Shield on Vitreous for Airshap, and let's see where he goes next. Airshap has not done pod yet, so he might go there next.
Why would you? Why won't you go for Todorok now?
You might.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, why not? Pot has 5 checks. Turok does have more. I mean, you don't have. A-Sharp didn't check Darth Deck Mountain.
Yeah, sure.
So,
Probably Turtle Rock then. Yeah.
Yeah, I would go there.
Oh yeah, Checkerbird Cave, of course, is next. But just after that.
Yeah, of course, it's in the area. But well done, chat. You are here and you watch.
Purple chest, and this. Where is Airshap going now?
Ethium doesn't have a cane. Koi doesn't have a cane. They both need to go for the purple chest anytime soon because Ethium did need to leave Mizumaya and Koi does too. And what did you want to say?
Yeah, Airship is doing tablets and I think Pyramid Fairy as well.
Oh yeah. Well, if you go to the mountain, then you want to go to Todorok either way. So you want to do those checks first? Because you fear mountain is not the solution?
Yeah. Yeah, Airship is at least doing the quicker checks here. Idiom has 14 hearts and might have a bottle with something in it, I don't remember. But
Still not in logic to do so for him. It's a sequence break.
Yeah, and Blue Mail's nice.
It's nice, but not needed with 14 hearts. Like, he's the one with the most hearts. On restream, of course.
Oh, thank you, Raptor. Apparently, according to Koi's personal tracker on his own stream, Koi's gotten 2 out of 4 items in Thieves Town. Thank you.
Oh, I counted 3. I miscounted.
I just couldn't count it all. So, this is Ice Palace for ETM, who is going to make sense, but he's going to lose time by not being able to do Icebreaker.
Yeah, so how much time you lose if you get a perfect bomb jump? Like, I'd say maximum in a minute. You lose maximum a minute, and you can still do it. It is, if I'm not wrong, it is Samaria blocked. So if Ethium sees that is Samaria locked, and if it is, and I'm right, and if Koi see it, they know a little more where the Samaria is. Because not in here.
That's, I think, either... Is that a... Never mind. Anyway, red mail there on the Pyramid Fairy. Well, blue mail for
the other mail. It's blue for Airship.
Let's see. But yeah. I mean, Ice Palace doesn't actually lock much of anything, I don't think. Yeah, the 3 items in Ice Palace don't actually lock anything.
Yeah, it's not a red crystal, so...
So it doesn't tell... So even though Ice Palace is locked, even if Ice Palace is cane locked, that doesn't tell Koi and Idiom anything, because nothing is cane locked.
It does tell them... wait. It does tell them one thing. Wrong decision, bro.
Okay, that's what it tells them. It tells them that they made the wrong decision, but it doesn't tell them anything about where the cane is.
You could have done this with a Samaria, man, and it was locked.
Yeah. Yeah, other than that, though, it doesn't give them any information. There might be an item on Helmasaur as well, Great Anti-Bomb. I don't know if there... Because we saw Pod from Idiom and Koi during the tech issues period of the stream, so I genuinely don't remember if there's an item on Helmasaur off the top of my head.
Yeah, does someone have the Koi stream and can tell us if the tracker says like there's one item left in Koi's Pedals Darkness or not?
Yeah, because I don't actually remember and can't see Koi's personal tracker.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I watched it, but I think I missed it, but not. Yeah, he's all from Port. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, in which
By the way,
yeah. I mean, Koi couldn't go to Helmasaur when he went to Pod, since he did Pod before Eastern, and the hammer was in Eastern, so I wasn't sure actually. But thank you.
yeah, but
So
nice decision then.
yeah. In any
By the
case,
way,
though, nothing on Helmasaur, so that is not an item, but the pedestal is.
Bombos for Turok. A-Sharp doing the quick Death Mountain checks and opened already Turok. I hope A-Sharp is going for Turok, and I say the Ice Rod is there.
It's most likely there, yes. There are how many items in Turtle Rock again?
6? I'm not sure. 6? Plus
Yeah,
1 for
6
Mizumai.
sounds right.
For 1 for Mimic Cave, or it's 5? Yeah, 5 plus Mimic. Okay, so it's 6 in total. Okay, I didn't remember if it's 6 in total or 6 plus 1. Either 5 plus 1 or 6 plus 1.
Yeah, okay, so there are minimum 5 items accessible in Turtle Rock. Guaranteed 5, maybe 6, counting Mimic Cave. Maybe 6, depending on whether that Trinex has the map or compass. So there is a very good chance that is the most dense location left in the game. Let's
say 5 because because if it is 1 check on the boss, then it's like, huh?
Yeah, but
there
even
isn't
at
a
5
nice one on the
checks,
boss.
yeah. Even at 5 checks, it's still the most check dense location, and if it's Ice Rod here, you just finish it. No, we do not know what is on Ped. No one has checked it.
I just wanted to say that.
Okay, the book was in Iced Tea. I don't remember if the Iced Tea is cane locked, but I think it's Cold Stare. I don't remember if anything else would be. I don't think Iced Tea is cane locked in any case.
Yeah, well, I didn't watch ECM of the small keys, but still. Well, wait. Does ECM have this Samaria?
No.
No. Okay, because I had a visual cue. I did see something red on the screen. I thought it was a Samaria block.
No, it wasn't.
No, it mustn't be.
Okay, 2 keys. Ice, Fire Rod locked in Turtle Rock. Hammer is in the first check of Eastern. Crop Baker.
And that Eastern money chest. Surrounded by money.
Yeah, Ice Rod can be in there except for Trinex and GT. But anywhere but Trinex and GT is not a lot of checks at this point.
You know what I want to see? I want to see a shovel leading to the Ice Rod.
That would be funny. But no, we have, let's see, we've seen all the items in Eastern, we've seen all the items in Pod, we've seen 2 of the 4 items in Thieves Town, we've seen all of Meyer, we've seen all of the other Crystal Dungeons. 1 in Eastern, let's see, 2 in Thieves, the remaining couple items in the Turtle Rock the Airshaft can access. We saw either, and Pedestal are approximately our remaining checks right now. If we find any fetch quests, there might be a couple more checks that open up. But we're only down to a couple of checks, period, in the game. Oh yeah, Green Pendant. Green Pendant Ped, the last couple items in Thieves Town, and the last couple items in TR are all that's left in this game.
Right now, I count Green Pendant to Thieves Town.
Green Pendant Ped, 2 in Thieves, that's 4. And then, well, there's an item there on the Turtle Rock Lava Chest, so like there's a couple more.
Well,
but
not what you need.
No. There's like 2 or 3 more. I haven't counted the exact items left in TR. Yeah, we're running out of checks.
So you don't have any small key. We need 2 more.
Yes, one small key is in the big chest for sure.
No, no, it
And
can be in the roller chest too.
yeah, big chest or roller chest. Right, can't count. I'm not sure what
There's
you're looking for
Meyer,
with that
the
command, Lady
mimic.
Wishy.
Koi's going for. Is
Eve's
this? What is this? It's pedestal. Pedestal hype in chat.
Oh hey, pet check.
Pet check. Sorry for calling hypes.
And I don't know why you'd use seed.
Oh, Pet is dead, and Ethium is gonna see that too soon.
Yeah, that's not it. And I don't know why it uses the seed command for the race room, but anyway, there it is. Heart piece in the big chest of Turtle Rock is not good. Yeah, just a heart container. I think that. Yeah,
As is
just a
for
heart
Turtle Rock,
container.
just went up. Still, there's 3 items for GT if you count in that green pendant.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
So I say that this is 50-50.
Yeah. As we see, okay, that was a small key. So let's see if. So does Laser Bridge have it? No. This Airshap's the first to get to Laser Bridge.
I say Laser Bridge does have the progress to Ice Rod, or does have the Ice Rod.
Yeah. Yeah, only Airship has the cane. Koi is really last locationing it at this rate. He's going to Terra now. This is trip number 2
Oh,
of
no.
the mountain.
Yeah,
And so he and Idiom will
missed
both be making
the
3
basement.
trips up.
Oh no! Oh, Ethium just finds the silvers. Oh wait! Mayhem for Meyer.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Okay, I think we're running out of items in Turtle Rock. There's the
one.
map.
It's always the last check. Either way you go. Don't die here, please.
Please don't die. Okay, gets a heart refill and is opening the safe.
Anyway, you can still save the portal. Whatever you do, you can still save the portal at A-Sharp's point. If you're doing it right.
Yeah. And no, it's not
It's not. We always saw that one. So it's behind Thieves Town.
Yep, it's behind Thieves Town. And
you can't save the portal if you're doing it right. You need to die in the dark overworld dungeon, like not a real dungeon, the overworld dungeon.
Yeah. So yeah. Where was the first
Where's
shield?
that first shield?
Oh yeah, Hera Basement. I was trying to remember which idiot spot it was. Hera Basement would be it. I remember it was somewhere stupid in Hera Basement. Yeah, makes sense. Alright, Airship, where are you going next? Going to run on off to the left. This is Zora check, I'd expect. Yep, as EDM is checking the magic bat, which we know to be 10 arrows. And Koi's about to get a blue mail here off of blue mail off Spike Cave. As Airship actually, oh yeah, King's Tomb, just a heart piece. And Koi takes okay, has a fairy. Good. For Spike Cave. It could Eternal if Ice Riders and Thieves and Koi does Thieves before Smiths. On the other hand, though, Airship is still ahead at the moment because Airship is heading for Thieves Town. Now, if Airship had gone to Pod, Koi might have pulled ahead, but Airship is heading for. Oh, actually, no. Oh, okay. Checking Bumper Ledge first, right? But as long as Airship goes Thieves Town here, he's ahead. If he goes Pod, he's stuck. As EDM's getting his cane. 2. Where are you running off to, Airship? Oh no. Airship is not heading for Thieves. He's heading on out. Yeah, Koi does still need Mire, but if Airship chooses to clear out Pod, that's gonna lose him a lot of time.
Indeed.
Something when you took the portal north of Kakariko that he'd go to Thieves, but no, he's doing some overworld cleanup, and I think this might be Pod afterwards, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, A-Sharp still needs to do Catfish. There's many checks Koi routed in very, very good because of the findings of the gloves of the 2-1. And that gives him a lot of time.
Yeah, Koi, by the way, is in the back of Thieves now, so he's going to gain a bunch of time here.
Indeed, he already went to the front and now gone to the back. We'll find the Ice Rod there, and the Ice Rod is not locking anything. He wants to find the Samaria, but the Ice Rod find is quite nice. He's already in the area to get the Samaria because it's on Gary's launchbox.
Yeah.
Portal lost now? Wait, where? What did A-Sharp do? He used the portal for... Oh no, he used the portal for a Graveyard Ledge above the pose.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, you need to route that in, man. Or woman.
Yeah, that would do it. Yeah, still have to buy out a lot less now. Airship is he/him, by the way. It's in race time.
I meant you, but anyway.
Oh, me? I'm she/her. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I corrected myself. So, yeah, I didn't see anyone doing a Spooky Maya yet. Hopefully Koi does it. I learned it from his tutorial.
Airship doing King Zora, which we know to be junk.
Yeah, anyway, you don't want to leave that out on this road.
No, you don't.
Beautiful, beautiful fight of Ethium, doing the 6th crystal.
Yep. Still no Ice Rod, by the way, for Koi. Yeah.
Ice Rod is on Sahasrara now. Did we saw all 4 items?
Think so.
I watched the Ethium fight.
Yeah.
I miss Renderer's. Did we tell that? Did we say or did we tell Renderer that the palette shuffle was the same as Ethium's? Everything in TT. Oh no! It is on.
Okay, he saw everything in Thieves, so it's on Saha. Lovely.
Oh, no. Will he check it now? No! You want No!
He'll be back.
I hope so.
I mean, what else does he do? He doesn't have anything else to do but Smith.
I think he has 2 checks left in Eastern. He quitted right after the hammer.
Okay, so he's going to do that. That gives Airship time to catch up.
He made to go to Eastern right after this because it's already on the way. There's the Ice Rod, guys. There's the Ice Rod. It's commentator's go mode.
Yeah, well, I like to call it no mode, and yes. And Koi's not checking Eastern. He is heading back to CAC. So he will be in go mode in a little bit. Yep. He's going to be in go mode in a little bit.
That's a wonderful decision, but I call it weird because why? Those are 2 checks, and Eastern has 2 checks too, and they are bad to make if you go away there. Anyway, nice choice, Koi. The seat does tell you're doing the right thing.
Fair.
I'm just back.
Yeah. Yeah, Koi doesn't like Petty Eastern, and this is a chest. So yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, these checks are very fast here.
After this
Especially that
many
fleet.
problems which Koi had, you're not committed to any skip. You try to play it. Okay, so A sharp doing this on 2. What do you think? That will be close between all three of them, I believe. I'm not sure.
EDM is
No,
going up the
not
Turtle Rock,
ECM.
so EDM is not close.
Yeah. Because if you go Turtle Rock full clear or Turtle Rock go mode like you have already done Turtle Rock, it's not that much faster then. You still need to go
No.
through Turtle Rock. You can only skip like, let's say, a minute and 30 seconds. It's not that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, Koi may not hate Eastern Palace, but I hate Eastern Palace unless it's pendant. Then I wanna like do everything except the boss. Okay, so Koi is on the way to get his Somaria, and A sharp is on the way to beat the Koi actually, because it's Koi's sprite. The fake maiden in Tisan.
Yep.
So it will be a close race between the two of them, because Koi does need to do Mizumai and Turtle Rock. So I think A sharp's still in the lead if A sharp goes right to Zarsala after this. Because Maya is a long dungeon. Because the big key is at the main area.
Yeah, Professor Renner quit about 40 minutes in due to severe internet problems.
Yeah. F in chat for Professor Rendra.
Yes, indeed. Unfortunately, Kane is on purple chest. Koi just got it.
Yeah, Kane on purple chest, Ice Rod on Sahasrara. Pet is just isn't it just a heart container? Yeah, it is. Maximum health increased.
Yeah, Airship hasn't done pod, so he's taking the portal here, thinking to go to pod after Saha if it's not it.
No,
But he's gonna blame his
yeah. He's going to Zaz first. Yes. Hopefully.
No, you
Yeah,
turn in
mirror
Saha,
picking.
and then he's planning to go to pod after Saha. We know he won't need to, so he will save time over both ETM and Koi by not touching pod.
Ethium is in the last dungeon, but without the Ice Rod. That's a problem. Ice Rod's on Zasrala, and so Ethium does need to quit there, and actually can persist the portal if Ethium does the checks right. Asia wasn't able to do this because of the routing, but it was a good routing. It was a good call.
Yeah, Koi is in go mode, hit go mode a little bit before Airshaft. EDM is still... Well, EDM is not going to find go mode for at least another 5 minutes.
Koi's in go mode, but Koi still needs to do the rest of Maya. I mean, he's already through it nearly. But A-Sharp is going to Turtle Rock last dungeon, and yeah, I believe that's a lead.
It is. Especially because Airshaft will not only get there to Turtle Rock before
You
Koi...
see Turtle Rock? It looks awesome, that pink!
It is pretty neat. But yeah, Airship is ahead, since he has already been through Turtle Rock and is a couple minutes ahead getting into Turtle Rock. Koi is only now getting to Victory, so Airship is in the lead.
Yeah, in the lead. I will not call anyone winning it, because there's GT between it, and I've seen people falling on the bridge to these Triforce.
Yes.
Koi's doing a smart thing there. You gotta want to do that too, because when the boss is exploding, you cannot change items, and when you pick up something, you cannot change items. So you wanna, when the last arrow flows like something, you wanna change items to the mirror. It's just one swap, so you can just mirror out after doing Mizumaya. And Koi needs it because he beaten Aghanim, the only one in the restream who beaten Aghanim. The other one cheesed it. All of the other ones cheesed Aghanim, by the way.
Yep. They all went out of logic to Waterfall Fairy. Koi stuck with logic and is still going to be second on restream.
Hey, whoa.
Either first or second, correction. It's still going to depend on GT routing. Let's see what the difference is between Koi and Airshap on catching the Crystal off Trinex.
Yeah, GT routing and GT fighting. I've seen people falling on GT for no reason because of the game being kinky. Something. Just weird. Anything. I mean, A-Sharp is in a big, decent lead. I will not say anything. But, yeah. But still. There can be something between it. Let's call it 3 minutes. I didn't stop it. Let's say it's 3 minutes.
Yeah, we'll get a more definite answer. Koi is currently in the Turtle Rock cutscene, though his airship is heading through this maze here.
Yeah, ECM had a small problem with the laser skips there. I mean, man, you don't get anything to skip those lasers. And when you get it once you've done the lower chest. Ethium tries to persist the portal. That's the only reason why you would open this one in this position. Because without Egger, quit and save would have been faster elsewise. I believe Ethium is doing the right thing. If he manages to kill himself in a cave after beating Thief down, then he will persist the portal, but I think he believes to find it in Thief down. Great fight of A-Sharp.
Yep.
Very good.
Yep, nicely done.
You
and
say?
Crystal Catch 125.16. Okay.
Quickly, the game.
Oh yeah, so there are 22 checks in GT, 21 chests, and 1 torch. So, out of those 22 chests, put in a number between 1 and 22. Where do you think it is? I'm putting in 17, just because, well, random.
I wanted to write start, but I pressed a button and it didn't send. What did you say?
I said 17.
Oh, nice. So many guesses. I don't want to do something someone else had done, so I say 9. Okay. Oh no, you just said 9! That's not fair! I call it 5 then.
Okay.
That guy...
And yes, the bot is dead. It's been dead for a while, and apparently... And it's not getting fixed, sadly.
The bot is dead. That guy here, Edges Deja, just foreseen my thoughts.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Chest number 1 and 2 are both junk.
No,
actually,
the first one.
Key. I can't count.
In Hope Room there was a key, so you go on the right. I see people going on the left, although they find a key on Hope Room. I would not recommend that.
No, because the right side is for pretty quick checks, especially because you're already over here.
Yeah. Bad source slashes.
Yeah, and we didn't run the bot anyway for dailies, but we're definitely not running it now because of, well, bot's permanently broken and the Sinek doesn't have the motivation to fix it. Alright, 4 is 3. The map. Sorry, 3, sorry. 4 is
3, 4, 5, and now 6.
6
it's
is
a shovel! I say the big key is behind the shovel. No, it can't be. It's in the dungeon. It's not a key sanity.
No. Alright. I mean, we've seen almost every item in the game. We're missing, I think, the last bottle, the cane of Perna, and that's it.
Yes.
Chest number 7 was also nothing. Check number 7, the torch. Alright, 8 through 11. Once airship, because the stealth
Nice
is
use
mirror
of
shield.
ether.
I suppose mirror shield. I don't keep track of that on my own notes sheet, so I don't. Or the boomerangs, so. Right. And 8 through 11 are Jack.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say 11, nothing. Yeah, Mia shield is missing. Yeah, true that.
Yeah, for tracker percent point. 12 is also nothing. So the crystal catch was 125.16 for Airshab. Let's see how long when it is for Koi, so we'll know how much of a difference there is between them. On finishing Trinex. Looks to be about 4 minutes here, give or take. Okay, yeah, just under 4 minutes.
$12 and 13, nothing.
Yep. And 129.05, so 3 minutes and 49 seconds behind finishing Trinex. Professor Render had some really big internet problems, so he decided to not quit, unfortunately.
Yeah, totally not his fault.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's the last bottle. And
Then
a mirror shield. Speaking of everything percent.
Next item, burner, please. Bob's chest.
Yeah, so that was 14 through 17.
Oh yeah, Ethium! Why Overworld Death? Overworld Death? Overworld Death not gonna solve the problem, is it? Overworld Death does delete the portal. I'm 70% sure that an Overworld Death does delete the portal, but I'm not 100% sure.
Check 18 is a red rupee. Okay, he's fine according to Vortex, thank you. So you and I have both lost.
Because not doing the one room, if it's that. Oh yeah,
yep, there it is.
I call that French vanilla.
Yes, it is. Brain. That was chest number 20. Chest number 20. So GG's to uninformed pleb who guessed 20. You unofficially win the game. You win the unofficial game.
You officially won the unofficial game, uninformed pleb.
Yep.
And Koi's gonna do the same routing, by the way. And Ethium, I'm sure he didn't save the portal by that over death. Is it saving the portal?
Chat saying he did. Chat says he saved
Chat
it.
saying over death does. It does.
Yeah. I don't know how the mechanics of saving the portal works, but that's why I'm trusting Chat.
There must have been a change then.
And it saved, and yep, it saved. So Edium is not as far behind as we'd think. Only, well, however long it takes to kill Trinex, so like 3 minutes behind Koi, I think.
You got those times. You got those times. You told us.
Yeah, 129.05, so... Ah, that's a point. He didn't kill Aga, so the portal stayed. That's actually good.
Yeah, the portal stays if you didn't kill Aga, and die in the Dark World, but not the Overworld, I thought. You must have been in a dungeon, that's what I thought. But, like the Overworld dungeon, not a real dungeon. But, Yeah, I was proven to be wrong, so sorry. I was proven to be wrong. He died in the Dark World. He didn't die in an overworld dungeon. Yeah, I was wrong with my plat then.
And it's an overworld dungeon? Sorry, you've just completely lost me at this point.
Yeah, overworld dungeons.
123.46. So EDM is 3 minutes and 40 seconds behind Koi. Not too bad, actually. They're about. Koi is right in the middle between EDM and Airshap.
Actually, the game doesn't know if you're in the Dark World or the Light World if you are in any kind of dungeon. And overworld dungeon is a dungeon which doesn't like that. A real dungeon does send you back to the dungeon entrance, like Tease Down does send you back to the dungeon entrance. But if you die in like let's say Baba Cave Ledge, it does send you back to the start of the overworld, and the game doesn't really know where you are if you die, if you are in any kind of dungeon. So that's the thing why I thought it's only overworld dungeon, but I was proven wrong now.
No,
I admit.
Chad is saying underworld versus overworld. It does not make a difference.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. I said I'm wrong.
No problem. Alright, anyway, Wildworm's down for Airshap. And all three runners are doing the same routing in GT, which it makes sense, so they're going to remain pretty similar, right? We'll see what the times are on the back crash, I suppose. Koi's about 3 minutes in, or 3 minutes 49 seconds. Behind Airshap finishing TR, and he's 3 minutes and 40 seconds ahead, finishing TR from Medium. So they're pretty evenly spread out here.
And there you saw what I said. Koi isn't used to play with quick swap because he used the menu to swap from the bow to the mirror.
Airshap's having problems with Aga too. There we go.
Yeah, go assault. More damage like 2 dashes. Refuse to use quick swap. Yeah, still it's not used to. Like, you're used to if you do it regularly. So he's not used to it. Anyway, you don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't do that in any race.
135.15 back crash for Airshap.
Nice. What's the quote of the day? I say grain. No, it's goose. Yeah, the reason he doesn't use it because he's an old school guy. Yeah, whatever. Koi's doing the Ega climb, the GT climb, while Airshap had a great phase 1 and phase 2. Now in phase 3, got the silvers, got 15 hearts, got blue mail, got a cape, got anything he needs, and even 4 bottles.
Yes, because the only thing we didn't see was a cane of burn.
And intends to do, I believe, the glitch here. Yes.
Nice torch glitch.
And now it's unless there's well, that's not the problem. That's not a problem to miss one. Unless there's no, that's a double.
Nice.
Yeah.
And GG's to Airshap finishing up here. Going to finish first on race stream. We'll see how he holds up against everyone else in the race, because there were 11 people who entered, 10 who are still other than Professor. Let's see. GG's second overall, first on race stream, 136.57. GG's also to Sheer, finishing first, 134.24.
GG. So Airshap's just like 2 minutes and a bit behind on the first one overall. Skipped Egger.
Yep. And hello, GG's airship.
GG's.
Hey, thanks. GG. So, how was that to watch?
Interesting. How
It
was
was a fun
that
time.
to play?
Yeah, I mean, I felt real good going to TR, and then naturally it was a nice rod hunt. But yeah, I was like fully prepared to go to Pod and Eastern at some point, and I just kept finding progression, so I didn't. But yeah, so it's too bad the Ice Rod wasn't in a better spot, I guess. Otherwise, that would have been a real jet.
Yeah, indeed. Like Ice Rod in Turtle Rock would have totally been handy. How do you feel about that Egger skip you did?
Yeah, I was wondering if anyone else bit on that. Yeah, I knew it was out of logic, obviously. I figured the flippers could have been in Eastern. So I was just going to do Aga and assume that flippers were in Eastern and come back for them later or something. And then when I found flippers in a Hype Cave, it just put me back into logic, and yeah, it felt pretty good. Did anyone else on Restream do Aga?
Only Koi
One.
did Aga.
Yeah, all of the other ones, 3 or 4 did skip Egger, but Koi decided to stay in logic, which I can totally understand both of the routings.
Yeah, it's really tough to go up to Zora when you have we had no money, right? We had 50 rupees or something. So, so it was, yeah, it totally makes sense to just put that off until you have money, and I wouldn't be surprised if other people off stream did Egg as well. I was real close to doing it, but yeah.
But you skipped Hobo. And
No,
because...
No, I got
Sorry,
Hobo.
because... Oh yeah, okay then.
Yeah. Yeah, the way I usually route it is I set up the water walk in Ice Rod Cave, but then I fake flipper to Hobo, and then I use the water walk to go up to Zora. So, yep.
Oh, that's on my fault then.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that there's too much else to say, I guess. Yeah, I just kept following progression and clearing dungeons, and eventually I needed to hunt for an Ice Rod. But yeah, other than that, it was just pinging between dungeons to complete.
Yeah.
But Go mode actually was Samaria.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a pretty rude spot. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I have a question for your ship. Why made you decide to go Thieves Town over Pod? I suppose because I think at one point you had those two choices. Let's choose the Koi here, finishing up.
Yeah, GG to Koi. Yeah, I mean, I had all three.
Up.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
You had all 3 pendants, I think.
Yeah, I had all 3 to do. I figured other people probably went deeper into Eastern than I did. So if it was in Eastern, that was bad for me. So I just wanted to avoid that. And if I went over to Pod, I'd sort of be committing to Eastern, and also it was Green Pendant, so it just sort of made sense to get Thieves Town out of the way, go turn the Green Pendant in on the way to Pod and Eastern. But yeah, obviously Pod and Eastern is a bit denser, right? So that play would have made a lot of sense too.
Makes sense. Also, speaking of Koi, hi, GG's. Finishing with a time of 140.38. Sniping Norse Maddie, 140.42.
Alright, I just want to say for the record, it was an Agaseed, okay? When my brain is it's Aga, it's Aga, it's Aga, and I'm alright, let's do it, let's go Aga. I was right.
Of course, and you didn't do bad.
I was right. God, no, I was right.
So when did you find that glove, Koi?
I didn't go into Eastern, and I also did not go to Waterfall Ferry, so I just did Aga, and then full cleared Pod for nothing, mirrored over to Eastern, got the hammer and left. Went south, did Swamp, and then I went north and went to Skull for my first glove.
And so then you got it pretty late.
Yeah, and then I did Village of Outcasts real quick, and then saved and quit in the Dark World to get back to the Pyramid, and just did Catfish to the Flipper checks then, so I could get Zora at the same time, and that's when I got Titans. Like 7 crystals in.
And that was an awesome decision. Like like you go to Catfish and do those things, unless you could have gone to the mountain and get a crystal, and that was awesome to do though.
I mean, I figured everybody was gonna do fake Flipper. Because everybody always does that, even though we had no money and none of it was in Logic. We didn't even have the glove for Sword to be in Logic, so I felt no pull whatsoever to go over there. But I figured people usually, go in the portal and check out Ice or Waterfall Ferry real quick. So as soon as I had the opportunity to do Waterfall Ferry and Zora Ledge all in Logic in one quick trip, I jumped on that.
Yeah, but you played the seed.
Yeah. The main thing, right, was just getting the green pendant before going to Turtle Rock, or before getting the cane rather.
Yeah, you were the only one finding Samaria for Go mode actually, which was quite good at the seed.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense that you did, right? Because I had Titan's mitts my first trip through Village of Outcasts, so like obviously.
Yeah, so you get the cane real easy.
Yeah, totally. So I had it relatively early, and I spent what felt like an hour trying to find that ice rod.
Yeah, with the late mitts, I put off going back for Smith sequence for quite a while. Ended up getting the book. So when I got the book, I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe if the cane's locked behind the book, this wasn't the worst thing that ever happened. It was an ice palace, if you didn't know. Although I guess you probably full cleared that with Ice Rod Go mode.
Oh, I followed that book hard and got nothing. Yeah.
So it seemed like a real nice route, because I got to do all the Smith checks and the Bombos tablet in one thing. But I still put it off a little bit longer and did Thieves Town first, because I had skipped Left Side Swamp earlier. So I wanted that at the end of my route. So the plan was after Smith sequence is nothing and Bombos was nothing, I was just going to go back into Swamp. So like doing Thieves first was just, I wanted that to happen. I just wanted to make sure this was done before I decided to go to Swamp. That's the only reason I got the Ice Rod.
Yeah.
Also, finishing.
Yeah, one. Go ahead, Star.
Yeah, go ahead now. Sorry, I just want to say that.
I want to say it's the same, so you go ahead. Okay, then I say. So after Koi finished Nog Meti as 4th place, then a forfeit of Cyan Nums, and Ethium finishing 5th place with an official time of 1:44 and 10 is in this joining us here. GG's Ethium.
GG's.
Yo, GG's.
It's a really nice seed if you just make the right decisions, right? Like all you got to do is fake Flipper with no money, go into Pendant Eastern, turn in the green pendant, like just do all these things and free seed.
Well, and also like just ignore every item that we get. Like we got that bow so early, and I assumed there was something in Pod and Eastern, and I was just shocked when I was able to avoid it the whole seed. Same with the book, right? And same with the really early swamp access. Like I was able to do that right when I got into the Dark World, and there's absolutely nothing in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you clown, I guess that's how you win this seed.
He says in 2nd place.
I clowned.
Yeah, I got the first half of the seed right, but when it came to the Cane of Samaria and the Ice Rod, I did not get it right. I third last located the Ice Rod. I just had Eastern and Pod bosses left. I went into Ice Palace and did that without the cane, and the only thing I got out of there was the book, so obviously I had to go check both tablets and pedestal. That was all nothing.
Yeah, we were just talking about that following that book, yeah.
I don't know, it was like the first half of the seed went really well for me, and then I just couldn't find anything after that. It just went I don't know, I think I went like 20 or 30 minutes without finding any progression. Maybe not 30 minutes, but I went quite a while without finding anything. Or at least, other than the book, that didn't lead to anything.
So you guys double dip TR?
Yeah, I was able to save my
Okay,
portal
all
though.
right. So that's the only way I even had a competitive time. You guys double dip TR and I kill Aga. Totally makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah, and then-
you didn't double dip to you.
Yeah, I go mode to TR.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, you missed out on the cape. That was about
Yeah,
it.
no, I actually ran into a lot of trouble throughout the seed because when you get the butter sword real early, you get a little confident. You start playing a little aggressively, and then you remember, oh yeah, green mail.
Yeah, we were like low key, pretty low in hearts the whole seed. Yeah, that's a good.
Oh,
that's a
I
good
was the
point.
only one that got red mail apparently.
I got blue eventually.
There was,
Yeah.
I forget where the first one was. There was one on a boss somewhere, I forget. And then there was one, I don't know. I don't remember.
Wait,
They were
so
in weird spots.
Etienne, was your go mode the ice rod or?
Yeah.
Oh, so you just didn't turn in the pendant?
No, I never even touched Thief's Town.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Were you doing the skip Village of Outcast forever meta?
Yeah, well, I put it off as long as I could, and then I was like, okay, I'll just do the overworld, and I got the cane, so I'm like, well, okay, I'm not touching Thief's Town now, and I went and did Mire and Turtle Rock. Like, I was able to save my portal, but that Death Warp was on 15 hearts red mail, so it took a while. I actually, like, I just ran up to the north area to find one of those snapping plant things, because those do a lot of damage.
Yeah. This is really good to know, actually, because I was trying to keep my portal, but I guess I assumed that going into Thieves Town would kill it. So I was trying to do all of my like light world checks, I guess. I don't know.
No, you can save the portal as long as you don't make a new one or save and quit.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, did you do Aga or you skipped Aga?
Everyone skips Aga. I'm the only one stupid enough to kill Aga, even though it was an Aga seed.
All right. Yeah, if you have Aga done, then you can't save your portal except only for light world locations, because the instant you go to the dark world, there's no way to get your portal back. But without Aga killed, you can Death Warp and get the portal back.
I'm not bitter.
But Koi, you even used that you killed Aghanim by your catfish play.
Yeah, the quick trip to Catfish. That would have been really nice if Catfish actually had something.
Man, I curred
Well-
to get the catfish.
Well, the waterfall ferry had something, and it was nice that you go there. You wouldn't go there without your play.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
might have. Like the reason I feel okay not, taking my water walk into Waterfall Ferry is because I figure it's not in logic, right? So, and then later when it is in logic, it's always really quick to get to. Like, even if you have no items, you just Link's House swim for 2 seconds. Oh, look, you're there. So I never really worry about putting it off for a long time. I'm much more worried about orphaning Zora. That's why I don't like to do that. Compared to like Hobo. Hobo always takes forever no matter what you do. So when you have the water walk, I always do Hobo. Because that's never going to be nice to get back to later.
Except with flippers after Pillars of Darkness.
Yeah, just burn me today. That's all. Although I probably would have last located Ice Rod if I hadn't killed Aga. Like that was critical. Not getting the cane early was critical to not double dipping TR.
How about that cannon? Or not cane, hookshot in Link's House. That was fun.
Oh yeah.
All right, well,
if-
I have to go. So
Okay.
bye everybody. GG's.
GG's, Koi.
GG Koi.
It reminded me that when you use the hookshot to stun the green guard, he reappears when you're coming back up. He doesn't reappear. Anyway,
Like I'm used to like only relying on cool hookshot movement if I'm playing like a Potpourri Seed or something with starting hookshot, and I'm used to starting boots obviously, but I felt like in Escape I wasn't sure whether I should be dashing or using the hookshot, so I felt like I did a bit of both. Looked really goofy, I'm sure.
I learned that hookshot, boots, is only giving you advantage with 4.5 tiles.
Good to know. Yeah.
At least that's something I heard. I didn't test it myself. I heard it at a restream and in some Discord.
Yeah, I'll be carefully measuring out all the distances before I choose to dash or hookshot going forward. Cost me tons of time now.
So I like the early hookshot on after Link's house on someone at the fence. It was nice.
Yeah. I see Koi is spinning a wheel now.
Yeah, that's the next seat he plays. Anyway, any other thoughts?
No, just thanks you guys for showing up for the commentating and to the trackers as well. That was big.
Okay, yeah.
Thank
Some
you.
love for Renderer again, who passed away of internet problems, not his fault.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, thanks to everyone who made this happen on the restreaming comms and tracking and everyone racing. Thanks to everyone. Hey, thanks to everyone watching too. Thanks to everybody.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good night.
Thanks to racing. Yeah.
The viewers are the real heroes here. And don't forget to follow all of these runners. Pointing out here, Ethium 2. It's actually Ethium 2. It's Koi underline stream, and it's Professor Renderer with a double R, and A Sharp.
And thank you also to our fellow volunteers, the Third X for joining me on comms, and to many Ewok Herd and Eteril for doing the tracking behind the scenes.
Yeah, and thank you, Star 14689 not 9 for doing the main commentary here. Always get a follow for her.
Thank you. And that'll be it for us tonight. Thanks for watching, everyone, and see you another time.